early in the morning, yeah, and I've only just got up. This is Wayne's World Fishing. We've got things to do, and today we're not going fishing. Where are we going? We are going shopping, alright? I don't like shopping. I usually get dragged out shopping with the missus, and I can't really stand it unless there's a tackle shop there, then I definitely love a bit of shopping. But today we're going to be shopping in some budget shops, let's say, cheaper part of the spectrum when it comes to shopping, guys. But in those sort of shops, with the right eye, you can find tackle. And you've probably never seen tackle in these budget shops before, but I can assure you it's there. You've just got to look hard enough. And as I say, with the right eye and the correct mindset, there's tackle everywhere. I never switch off, even when I'm shopping in all sorts of shops, Tesco's, you name it. I'm always thinking tackle. But anyway, first things first, I'm going to have a cuppa, and then we'll go shopping for cheaper tackle alternatives. What did you expect? It's the Wayne's World Fishing Show. We always try to keep costs down. So anyway, kettle's on, or kettle's boiled. Let's have a cuppa, and I'll show you. Let's go down to the cheap shops to get some tackle, as they say. Right, come on. Right guys, as you saw before, I'm in Pans, stretcher, pan land, whatever you want to call it. It's not a tackle shop, no, but you can still find fantastic tackle products here, as long as you've got the right eye, a keen eye. Look at these. Ordinary spoons, not really. I see spinners. So, for £1, for 10 of assorted sizes, oh there's only 5 on there, but they're a bit larger. I'll get £2 bargain. Come on, let's find some more bargains. As you saw before, I've got them spoons for only £2. Now I've got to decorate them. How are we going to decorate them, guys? Bit of nail varnish. It's only £1 in this shop. Nail varnish will go a long way. Come here, look at these colours. Not for my nails. These are absolutely fantastic. Use colours that are natural, whites and that. However, I found this glitter, this sparkly glitter, that will really shine under the water, make a great attractant for perch and pike, and probably bass, whatever you want to use it for. But yeah, there you go, all that. It's all going to come together in the end, I assure you. So let's keep shopping, more bargains to be had around the pan shop. Let's go. Right, I'm at the arts and crafts section, and what have I found? A couple of fantastic items actually, and they're really cheap. Feathers, colourful feathers, always great for using for lures and spinners and so forth, even for sea fishing. But I found these, being as Easter's just been round the corner, polystyrene eggs. What are they? They're no good for fishing. Wait and see, guys. I've got a plan for these, and you might actually quite like the plan I have in store. But anyway, keep getting this. This place is full of cool stuff to make tackle. You can get glue for £1. You're going to need some glue to get that, and all this glittery stuff. Anything that's an attractant, anything that shines underwater should be fantastic. There's a plan. There's method to the madness. Stay tuned. I'll show you how to make more fantastic tackle from Panland or whatever it's called. Let's look for more bargains, fishing bargains to be had. Right, I've got all my stuff now. I'm ready to go home and put it all together. It's a little bit artsy, crafty, that sort of thing. I admit it's one of those kind of videos. But guys, it's only a couple of pounds, literally, and you can make almost hundreds of pounds worth of tackle, near enough, terminal tackle mainly, from just spending a few pounds in one of these shops. You've just got to have the right eye for it, think outside the box. So let's go back and put it all together. Come on, let's go. Won't go fishing. Let's go. Cheap tackle. Sorry, here first. Right, I've got all my gear. As you can see, I've got the polystyrene eggs, and they, well, I mean, they're a total bonus. I didn't expect them to be in the pan shop, but I'm glad that they were in the pan shop, because I've got a great idea for these. They were £1. I don't know how many's in there. I think it says 12. Yeah, 12 eggs. Yeah, so there you go. 12 eggs in there. Oh, there's a dozen. Feathers, coloured feathers. I'll just add them as an attractant at the end. And this is all nail varnish, guys, like I said. But the nail varnish, what I did find is this stuff here. I don't know if you can see that there. That is absolutely brilliant. Look at the way that sparkles in the light. So I'm going to try and use that as no, I mean, I won't cover the spoons in it, but I mean, as an attractant, that looks great. And you can't go wrong with white as well, guys. These are all nail varnishes, by the way. The reason for nail varnishes is because they should be waterproof, and I've also bought the clear nail varnish which would finish it off. So once you've painted the spoons, you can then finish it off with the clear stuff to give it a waterproof seal. I got these skewers as well. They were cheaper than a pound, as you can see. These will come into their own later. I'll show you what I mean by them. But anyway, let's prep the spoons now. I'll show you how to prep them. I admit you will need some tools. I didn't buy the tools today. They're tools that I have. You can also borrow people's tools if they're kind enough to let you borrow them. So let's prep the spoons up and I will show you guys what I have in mind for these spoons. Let's go. Right guys, here we go. This is the first one. And the way to prepare them is basically you could cut the handle off, which is what we ultimately want, is the spoon bit itself. You can cut the handle off. But a friend of mine just pointed out to me, why do that when, like Yuri Geller, just give it a little bend. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Just bend it here, just at the neck, cut the bends, and it should heat up. Be careful your hands because it will get hot, obviously. Those of you who like science. Alright, it's coming. Right, there you go, at the neck. Keep the stem, or the handle, or the stem, whatever you want to call it. Keep that, because that in itself could be used as some sort of a spinner. I think that's quite good. If anyone's ever seen bass spinners or mackerel spinners, that is almost basically the same shape as and size as a mackerel spinner, so that will double up. So we're going to keep that. So for now, anyway. So now we've got this bit of the spoon, but obviously we want to round that edge off. So what I've done is get yourself a pair of grips or a vise or something along them lines, and preferably a work side. Don't do it in the kitchen where, you know, you're going to upset the missus, because you're going to be in her kitchen making mess. And don't forget guys, safety, wear gloves, goggles, whatever you've got at home preferably. Right, what I'm going to try and do is file this edge off. So cue the fast forwarding. Right guys, you might not have a big drill like this. I've got a few drills, but if you do have a big drill, you don't need it to be on the hammer. Make sure the hammer setting is off, okay, or it's just going to judder all over the place. This is a bit overkill for this little spoon, but my other drills run out of charge, so I'm just going to use this. I need a little drill bit, nothing very big. I think this is a 6mm drill bit, so 6mm for me will be fine. You can use bigger, smaller, depending rather on the size of your spoons. What you want to do is make a hole here and a hole at the bottom, so at the top and the bottom of the spoon. I'll make one now, then I'll show you what I mean once I take it out of the vise. So let me just make the hole and we'll go from there. There you go. Holy fish lures, Batman. We've got ourselves a ready to go spoon. Now it doesn't look much like a spinner just yet, I admit. I mean, well, I say that, it's still quite attractive. I mean, just as it is, it'd probably catch fish. But a little bit more preparation and I think this should be up to scratch. Right, let's prepare it, or decorate it rather. Let's go. Right, as you can see, here is the spoon that I prepared earlier outside when I drilled the 2 holes. Now what I'm going to do on this, I've already added a little bit of the white nail varnish. That's going to be like a base coat. Obviously it's nail varnish guys, so you're going to have to apply quite a few coats. I've applied the coat on here quite thickly already. It's quick drying nail varnish, so it should dry within 60 seconds or so, but just give it a minute or two, apply another coat, you know, wash, rinse, repeat until you get it nice and white, or whatever colour you want. You can have blue, you can have orange, you can have yellow, green, absolutely any colour you want, depending on how you want it. You can have any design. This is where the fun comes into it, a bit artsy crafty sort of thing. A little bit Tony Hart and Morph. I'm expecting Morph to pop up in a minute and speak to you all and let you know what fish he had at the weekend. But I'm going to apply some more paint on this. I'm going to get decorating. Once it's decorated, we'll take it to the next step, just finish it off, and it will be ready for fishing, hopefully, guys. So yeah, let me carry on doing a little bit of painting. Can you guess what it is? No, that's a bad joke at this time. Yeah, no Rolf Harris references. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we all know what happened to Rolf. Yeah. Right, let's paint it, and I'll get back to you in a second once it's painted. Right. Once all your spinners have dried, like mine, best to leave them for a day or two. As I say, once they're all dried, then it's time to apply the split rings and also like swivels and hooks. Now, you can buy split rings from a tackle shop. branded ones, which I do have some. However, they're very expensive compared to buying bulk online. Okay guys, so like eBay is your friend. These were absolutely pennies for about 100, whereas these were pounds for 10. So it's just to show you basically the difference. Like, you will pay a lot for branded stuff, but obviously, like everything in life, the more you spend, or most of the things anyway, the more you spend, the better the quality. I must admit, these branded stuff is quality, but if you get caught in a tree, you're going to be a bit upset that you spent a lot of money on the stuff. Anyway, so you are going to need split rings, okay? Not split pins, split rings, that's the difference. You're going to need a packet of swivels, preferably something like size 8 swivel, maybe a size 10, and the split rings, what I was using was size 5, okay? So if you are going to look online, size 5, which I think millimetre wise, they're about 5 to 6 mil, I think, in diameter. So that's what you're looking for. Here's one of the spinners that I made, as you can see. And what I've done here is I've put a very small split ring at the bottom, attached to a treble hook. Treble hook is size, I think that was a size 10, and I did get some size 8s, but I do not know what I've done with that bag of size 8, so all of them now are going to have size 10 hooks, which are a little bit on the small side, but there's 3 of them on there, and quite frankly, I've caught huge pike on perch spinners, so, and vice versa. So to me, it doesn't bother me really what size hook you put on there. But as you can see, the main body of the spoon or spinner, depending on how you want to call it, and then it comes up to a larger spit ring with a swivel of about size 8, and that'll go to your main line. Well, that'll actually go to your trace. Don't forget to trace up, and from your trace to your main line. So there you go, guys. Let me bring that up closer to the camera for you, so you can have a little look. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. That's cracking. And that one, all I did with that one was put the sparkly nail varnish on that, and finished it off, well, with a couple of coats of clear nail varnish, just to try and like make it more waterproof and perhaps more scratch resistant. But as I said, they've all got a finite life, even the branded ones. They won't last forever. They'll only last you a few sessions or a few, I don't know, a few seasons if you're lucky. But as I said, you know, you spend for a Rapala lure of £8, £9 each, absolute joke. I mean, they're beautifully made lures and spinners and whatnot, but you get them caught in the bottom or you get them caught in a tree and you are going to lose sleep. You do 3 or 4 of them in a session, it can become a very expensive session. Whereas I said, all of these spinners that I've made here today have absolutely cost me pennies, and I won't be losing any sleep when I do lose them. If I lose them, hopefully not. I've got a lot here, so I've made far too many for my box. I'll keep a couple back for myself, and I'll probably give the rest to friends. So yeah, that's great. There you go, guys. You can make spinners on the cheap. So don't say I didn't warn you. I didn't tell you how to make spinners on the cheap. It's here, right here. Wayne's World Fishing, as always, keeping the costs down. Always keep the costs down. Stay tuned for more top tips, top tackle tips like this.
Every day brings brand new battle. You fight and you die. Flick the switches, turn off gauges. We dance in the light for tonight. Stood at your door, dark and cold. Gave me more than I could hold. Sticks and stones cracked my skull. It's all your words and eat me whole. Every single one of us has a past. Built our lives, our foundations built on my